Hey everybody, what is up and welcome to my channel, It's a Hardback Life. My name is Jordan and today we're going to be doing the small booktuber book tag. Now, I don't know why it has taken me so long to do this video. I just don't know why. I think it's just because my mind hasn't really been on doing tags. I love tags. I love watching them. But I just have not really done many. Like, I've done the obviously newbie book tag and then the musical theater book tag. I think that's about it. So I need to do more tags because I just need to do them because they're fun. They're a lot of fun. Anyway, you guys, before we officially begin, I'm going to talk about some of the books that I have been reading, and I've only finished one. I'll briefly mention that one. Okay, so the one that I finished is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This is a young adult murder mystery type book, and it centers around the life of a girl named Stevie Bell from Pittsburgh who gets accepted into this private school called Ellingham Academy. And Ellingham Academy, just give you a brief synopsis of what goes on, Ellingham Academy is famous for a kidnapping / murders that happened in the 1930s. And our main character, her main objective is to go to this school, not only attend it, but like solve the murders that happened all those years ago. And that's just the main premise of the book. And while she's there, though, like, this isn't a spoiler either because I think it's mentioned in the synopsis. Um, it's mentioned in the synopsis that another murder happens, and so she's also got that one to solve. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I will say that the pacing in the first few chapters of this book is kind of horrible. It goes back from the past and the present, which is, I like it when that happens in books, where we get a little piece of the past and obviously a piece of the present each time. But it is a little slow, I will say that. I do still recommend this. Like, keep reading it. Read it, and it's enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. I gave it like if I had the choice, I probably would have given it either a 3.9 or a 4.2. And I'm sad that I can't do that on Goodreads because they only have like regular numbers like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. But it's what it is. Oh, I didn't mention this, but I'm buddy reading this series with a friend. And her copy of the second book, Vanishing Stare, comes out, or will be with her on the 17th. So that's going to be one of the books I'm going to be reading starting next weekend. Next book I'm going to be putting on my reading plans for sure within the next week. Actually, pretty much every day, because I'm going to try and finish this within the next couple weeks, is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I love his writing. I've read like a couple of his books. Not in the series, obviously, because it's the first one. But I read a couple of his other books, and I absolutely love them. And this is a huge chunker, so I'm going to really focus on this one as well. And then there's Akamath, the second book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, except with fairies. I am going to be reading this via audiobook, also reading along with it with a physical book though. But like, audiobook is definitely going to come in handy when I'm driving to work and driving to other places. So yeah, I'm super excited to read this one. And the two books, real quick, that I am most excited for, one that I've already started, Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. I said I was going to do a vlog for this, but that didn't happen because, well, I was super busy. Plus I was on vacation. I was enjoying my vacation with my family and friends that I caught up with. But yeah, Six of Crows, I started this. I'm like 3 chapters in. I'm enjoying it a lot. And then I plan on reading Crooked Kingdom within this week. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys, those were my reading plans for the next week or so. So, let's get started with the official video. So, first question is not really a question. It's just kind of like a, introduce yourself, whatever type thing. So I'm going to introduce myself. For those of you who do not know me, I am Jordan. I am from Arizona, one of the hottest states on the planet. Yeah. And I have a background in theater. So, yeah, I went to college for fine arts theater, and I went to school for theater and fine arts and creative writing. And those were fun times. I really enjoyed school. I'm 30 years old, by the way. Yeah, just turned 30 this year, back in January. So, I had to say goodbye to my 20s. But, it was a great time. Anyway, I guess I'm just going to give you brief stuff, I guess, because the rest of the questions are kind of like a get to know you type thing. Question number 2. How long have you been on Booktube? And I'd say about 5 months now. I started my channel back in April. Yeah, April of 2020. Was it? Yeah, it was April of 2020. Wow, in September. I'm really happy that I did decide to start my channel. Well, I technically started it in I wanted to start it back sometime last year, but that just wasn't working out with my schedule, and plus I was too nervous. But yeah, I started my Booktube channel back in April, and I have a lot of my favorite Booktubers to thank for that, because I don't know, just watching them over the years. I've been watching Booktube since 2014, I'd say. Watching a lot of them blossom has really been giving me the courage to start my own Booktube channel. And so I want to thank a lot of you for that. Yeah. Question number 3. What kinds of videos do you make? Mostly TBRs and wrap-ups. And then occasional video, I'll throw here and there about a book review or something. But I also want to do more tag videos. I don't do enough tag videos. It's really sad, you guys. I've done the newbie book tag and the musical theater book tag. And I think that's it. I don't know what is wrong with me. I love tag videos. I watch them all the freaking time. But I'm going to do more tag videos because they're fun. And this one is actually really fun too, because I'm sharing a lot of stuff with you that, I don't know, I'm happy to share. So, yeah. And also, I think I shared this yet. I have a theater background, so I really want to encourage you guys to also not only read books, but read plays, and also recommend some good musical theater. If you're not familiar with musical theater, or even just watching plays and other stuff involving theater, and other things as well. So, question number 4. Yeah. What do you love about Booktube? I love a lot of things about Booktube. Just the ability, obviously, um, to be able to come on here in front of the camera and talk about something that I'm really passionate about, which is reading, and also sharing that with all of you guys. I really enjoy that, and also just getting to know all of you and talking to all of you on here about books that we both have read or books that you recommend to me and that I recommend to you, and just getting to know a lot of you. I hope to really, I haven't met any other fellow booktubers, but I would love to meet some of you cuz I mean, it's great that we're talking online, but in person would be even cooler, but I mean, obviously not right now cuz with the state we're in because of COVID and just everything else that's going on, it's good that we all be safe. Question number 5. What types of books do you read? Now, I was originally going to answer this question in the beginning of the video, but I'm doing it now. The answer to that is I read a lot of sci-fi and fantasy books, and also a lot of murder, mystery, thriller type books. I also love a lot of historical fiction. Historical fiction has become a genre that I have just flocked to over the years. And one book I will tell you that I'm actually 2 books in the historical fiction genre that I'm super excited to read are All the Light That We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr and The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I have both of those books somewhere back there or on my bookshelf, so I'm super excited to read those in general because I love historical fiction. But yeah, so I love reading a lot of science fiction and fantasy. Preferably, well, no, not preferably. I love both young adult fantasy and adult fantasy. So, yeah. And then, of course, mystery, thriller type books, like I said, and historical fiction. Those are 3 of the genres I absolutely love. Oh, and contemporary, I'm getting more into that too. So, question number 6. What is your favorite video you have made? That is a hard question because honestly, everyone's their own worst critic, and I feel like I haven't made my favorite video yet because like I said, I haven't made it. So, if I had to pick between all my videos that I've made so far for Booktube, probably my Dark Matter review. Just because I love that book. I gave that book 5 stars. And yeah, I just talk so much about, well, I don't talk a whole lot about it because I'm trying to remain spoiler free. But I just love that book so much. I don't read a lot of well, no, I do read quite a bit of sci-fi. But not with the thriller aspect. That's the first time I've read a sci-fi book with a huge thriller aspect to it, and I really was fascinated. So yeah, the Dark Matter book review is probably one of my favorite videos that I've made so far. Yeah, and the last thing is tag people. Well, I guess I'm gonna tag. Yeah, I'm gonna tag Jenna at Jenna Reads 123. Um, she's really cool, you guys. She reads a lot of the same books that I do. She and I both share a love for Cassandra Clare. So, go check her channel out. She's such a super sweet and fun person. I'm going to link her channel also down in the description. So go check her out, Jenna at Jenna Reads 123. Anyway, you guys, that was my small booktuber tag video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, and I hope you stick around and like go on this journey with me. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.